FORA.tv. The world is thinking.
You just mentioned wind and solar, and Tom Friedman's column mentioned that you haven't been there supporting the tax breaks that need to be extended for wind and solar. Do you support those breaks, and will you keep pushing for? Will you push for it at some point?
Yes, and I have a long record of that support of alternate energy. I come from a state where we have sunshine 360 days a year. So, in fact, we have no water, but other than that,
it tends to go together. Yeah.
California has stolen our water. We have so little water in Arizona, the trees chase the dogs. But I've always been for all of those, and I have not missed any crucial vote. But my citizens in Arizona know that when I'm running for president of the United States, that I have to be out campaigning. But of course, I'm for renewables.
And you're for the renewal of those tax breaks for
the extenders,
extenders for solar and wind.
Of course, and I think we need to have R&D tax credits made permanent. And I think we ought to have a one-year depreciation for new plants and new equipment to get our economy going again. And we need to do, and we need to try to incentivize American industry again, particularly in alternate fuels. And if you want to, just for a second, let's talk about automobiles. I've been in Michigan a lot. Michigan is hurting very badly, and it's because of the automotive industry. I went to see the new GM product, the Volt, and that technology can lead America back to preeminence in the automotive industry. And Chrysler is doing the same thing, and Ford is doing the same thing. They're in real serious trouble. They've had massive layoffs, but I'm convinced that now that they've made some labor management agreements on health care and also on pensions, that we have every opportunity to regain America's lead in the automotive industry. And that, again, is hybrid, it's hydrogen, it's electric, it's all of those things put together, which I think the most innovative economy in the world can still lead in.
And you would still go for cap and trade, even though you're talking about coal-fired plants?
Yes, and that's why I think clean coal technology is so important. Mm-hmm. My friends, I believe that climate change is real. But I also differ from a lot of the experts when I say cap and trade, because I think that the incentives for green technologies have been already demonstrated by major corporations in America. General Electric has committed themselves to green technologies. They're making profits. I know a lot of people in this room have bought their new light bulb. There is technology that's coming down which is both efficient and green, and America can lead the world in that. We're the most innovative nation in the world. So somehow to think that we're going to have to shiver in the dark because we are on the road to eliminating greenhouse gas emissions, I think defies history. Every time there's been technological advances in history, quality of life has improved and the economy has improved. I don't see how that's going to be any different when we adopt these new technologies and make better use, such as nuclear power, of old ones. So that's where I have a great difference, frankly, with some of my friends on the right. Not my only difference with some of my friends on the right, but I think it's the future of the United States of America. And one other thing in full disclosure, I opposed ethanol subsidies. I went to Iowa and told them that I did.